Hello, my name is Max, and with me today is Chris.
Hello.
And with me is Hobie.
Hello.
And we're reviewing Iron Man 3. In this review, we will be spoiling plotline, so if you haven't seen it, go and see it and then listen to the review. We've just seen it, literally. What did you think of it?
Rushed home to come and tell you. I'm of mixed feelings. It was good, but it wasn't great.
See, the problem I had with it is I enjoyed it as well, but there's certain bits where I was just like the little child. He was annoying.
The little kid was annoying, but any kid in
whenever there's a kid in a film, then it just sort of degrades
But
it.
do you not like it because of the kid shit acting, or because of the whole story bit?
Well, I just didn't like the kid's acting and the kid's character.
The kid's character was a bit unnecessary.
Yeah.
But it could have been a lot worse. I wasn't like wanting to put my fist through the screen, but I know it was a little bit sort of...
What I found is, spoiler alert, is that Mandarin's an actor. Ben Kingsley... I have to say Ben Kingsley was good in it.
Ben Kingsley was great.
Ben Kingsley was brilliant.
It was some of the best bits.
Yeah. Him as the evil Mandarin was quite chilling and quite good. And him as the wacky actor, he was good as well.
Terry.
Yeah. Derek.
No, Trevor.
Trevor.
Yeah, Trevor.
It was something like from Discworld or something. It was funny. I quite liked him. But I'm sure it was assassination of that cool sort of bad character. Because he was dangerous, and then bam, he was an actor.
It was just like, it was ridiculous.
Yeah. It was Bane all over again.
But it would have been okay for me. It's just who they replaced who was actually the real big baddie.
Yeah.
I really did not like. And not in a he was a bad man. Just, I don't like Guy Pearce. And his character was just shit. He just was shit.
I didn't understand his motivation for wanting to blow up the world.
I mean, wasn't he getting ignored by Stark at the beginning?
Yeah, pretty much. It was like he got brushed off by Stark, and he threw a hissy fit, and it's lasted 13 years.
But what I found funny was when you first saw him, and he was wearing it looked like Panto sort of.
It did look like
costume,
cliche,
and I was laughing.
sort of like.
I was like.
It was big too far, sort of thing. That's the point. When you've got like a good-looking person, you've got to ugly them up, make them look nerdy.
How do you ugly them up? Give him some big glasses,
long greasy hair,
and you're done.
And just make him hunch and walk a bit, sort of like and a bit bumbling. Then, like 13 years later, he's some suave, sophisticated. I mean, I know he's had those injections, which are fair enough. It's a Marvel Universe thing, but it's a bit.
What I didn't understand
unimaginative. I don't know.
Talking about him is he became amazingly powerful. And he was able to smash through Iron Man suit.
That's pretty.
And in the
powerful.
Avengers, Thor couldn't do it. He was smashing him with the hammer. Whereas Guy Pearce was stronger than that and the hammer, was he? But
but you don't know how much power Thor was putting into his hammer.
But I'm sure Thor wanted to.
Chris, I'm pretty sure you.
I know what you mean. I'm just saying. But yeah, I know it is ridiculous. It was like that's too much. I don't like it.
All right, we'll talk about the plot. What did you think of it?
Well, like I say, it was a bit ridiculous.
The basic plot is bad guy wants to destroy Tony Stark because Tony Stark's ex-bodyguard was in the wrong place at the wrong time.
No.
Well, it was his whole thing on terrorism.
Yeah.
And he wanted to control terrorism and everything.
But he didn't want to kill
the vice president and everything like that. No, it was more he just wanted to make him suffer, sort of thing, I suppose.
Was it that? I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention.
Well, he obviously didn't like Stark, But
what do you think of Robert Downey Jr.?
I love Robert
He
Downey
is
Jr.
Iron
as
Man.
Iron Man. Yeah. Ever since the first film, I thought that's brilliant. He's brilliant as Iron Man.
Pepper Potts.
Gwyneth Paltrow. Yeah, I like it. I like that she had a bit more of a role in this one.
See, I liked that she had a bit more, but I think she got too much.
Too much, I agree. It went a little bit.
Yeah, well, at the end when she
that wasn't a surprise. When she fell, it's like she's not dead.
Really.
She was just pumped full of that stuff. It's like
that fire stuff. So she falls into fire.
I imagine they just sucked out of her again at the end. That felt a bit sort of like I sorted it out sort of thing. It's like,
magic wand.
Fine.
Yeah.
You are Tony Stark. You're rich and everything. I'm fine with that. I mean, you have to address things like that quickly. And something like that.
Was it? It was in no way surprising that Guy Pearce was the main baddie, was it?
No.
Oh, not as the main baddie, but I wasn't expecting the Mandarin to immediately. He didn't get long as the Mandarin.
Well, that was because throughout the film, I'm a big Ben Kingsley fan, and I was like, Ben Kingsley hasn't even showed up yet. Like, are they just gonna have him like the minutest role, or he's a robot or something? because I was like, he's had like no screen time.
I wish
throughout the
he'd
whole
had
film.
more as the bad
Yeah.
guy sort of thing.
Talking about the baddies, I really despised the sort of the goon. You know, that guy. I despised him. Like he had tried to bring some sort of comedy to it.
Yeah, it was sort of
And
like
it's
the
like,
the
I know that's
henchman.
what Iron Man is, but it just sort of
He
didn't
was
sit
swing
right.
and a miss.
He was shit.
What do you think of the end sort of battle with all these Iron Man suits flying about?
Well, they didn't seem to be able to handle themselves. If like a couple got destroyed, didn't it?
Yeah,
Like
a
they were
couple
jumped
people
on and
jumped
ripped
on.
off. And I was like, well, how strong are these people that they can pry off the Iron Man suit? I don't know. And then I was like, well, is Jarvis doing it so that they fall off? I couldn't figure it out really, but it was all right. It was a bit epic to see. 15
it was cool.
odd. Yeah, it
Like
was cool.
when the train, when you see them all
come.
flying, I was like, oh, that has to be good. If that's not entertaining, then they've wasted it there. But loads of Iron Man suits flying around, that should be cool, and it was.
I did like the different type of Iron Man suits as well, like the massive one,
The one
really
with drill
strong
hands, the one that was propping up the bridge.
Yeah.
Don't know why he blew him up at the end. That was ridiculous.
Well, this comes back to my, but I don't understand it because blank slate protocol is the thing which made all the, and I was like, well, no, that's stupid because either you're completely killing off yourself as Iron Man, or you're just gonna have to rebuild them again, which is fucking waste of time and pointless.
Well, I reckon it'll be that. Oh, there are going to be questions about Downey Jr. Is he coming back? And then it'll be like a triumphant return. I think they're just doing that
because that's what a lot of people are sort of wondering when you see all the stuff in the trailers. Like, if he's got all of them, Avengers 2 isn't going to be that difficult in terms of the goodies fighting sort of thing. But yeah, obviously that's how they got rid of him. He cleaned the slate.
And this is a little bugbear of mine. You know when there was 2 points where he was fighting that woman, and he had to shoot up that sort of shop with the microwave and that. And then a few seconds later, he got that.
Yeah, it's like where did that come from?
Why didn't he use that?
Why didn't he? Yeah, I know.
Or when he said, "All right, let's bring the boys," and he brought all those Iron Man suits. Why didn't he do that straight away?
Well, again, I can't answer because these are the things that I wanted to say. I was like, it's the idea of, okay, yeah, he's got a hidden one, which is brilliant, but then why has he just used it once? Things like, and then he ripped it off after anyway, so maybe it was a one-time use.
Whatever sort of thing.
But then, other things I wanted. At the end, he gets the operation, so now he no longer needs the power in his chest. But I swear to God, and if I'm wrong, please correct me on this, but I swear to God, in number 2, half the film was about him making this special limited edition
He created
thing.
a new element.
Yeah, he created a new element, the rarest blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
And then he just goes and throws it in the fucking
And all
sea.
they needed was a bit of surgery to take it out. It was sort of like...
What's going to power Iron Man now? That's what I want to know. He's thrown that in the sea.
Well, I imagine
you can't
that
remake that. That's what I got from Iron Man 2.
Powering the shit a long time ago. His chest one wasn't powering all those ones that Jarvis was
I know, but I assumed
so obviously they've all got their own personal power thing.
But then they underplayed that, I guess, for me.
It was a bit sort of like,
it's not just
that wasn't necessary.
Rare element.
He didn't need to do that. I don't see why. It's like, if that was a continuation of the clean slate, it's like, I'm a new thing. It's like, but even without that, I'm still Iron Man. I'd go, well, you're still Iron Man with that. I mean, you didn't need to get rid of that.
It's having your cake and eating it too. I don't like when people go, no, because if you're like the most powerful, richest, blah blah blah, and you've got this suit, why not have both? It's a bit of a struggle, and if you have nightmares or whatever, and your Iron Man suit tries to strangle your girlfriend, then okay, tone it down a bit, but you don't need to completely get rid of it.
So in summary, what did you think of Iron Man 3?
Good, but not great. Worth a ticket.
Out of 10?
7?
7.
I'd say 7, 8.
7, 8.
I liked it. It is an entertaining, enjoyable film.
Good film.
All of the sort of like silly things, everything like that. I mean, take a look at any other Marvel superhero film, and you'd be slating them as well. But no, you let that stuff go.
Well, I think you let that stuff go because simply of Robert Downey Jr. And that's why
he's a massive.
He can pull it off.
Yeah, I'd say it was a 6 to 7. But if he wasn't in it, if it was someone else's Iron Man, then it would be sort of not watchable. Well, that was our review of Iron Man 3. Subscribe to our channel and comment. We'd love to hear from you. Visit our website, squarevision.co.uk. But thanks for listening.